Beginning of the Saturday lunch shift, 12:01. For those who don't know me, and you probably don't because my channel is new, my name is Lisa. This is the California one. I do Doordash, UberEats, Shipped, and all of those nice things that delivery apps are. Just picked up this Starbucks order for $9 on Uber Eats that I forgot to screenshot. Are we surprised? No. For Michael, 4 items. This order has drinks. I mean, it's for Starbucks. Ham and Swiss on baguette. Iced flat white. Iced green tea. Berry trio parfait. Okay, well, 2 drinks. And I guess the trio parfait is like yogurt or something, and a sandwich. Should be okay. It's only 1.8 miles, so alright, the order was ready. The problem with Starbucks is that they're always super busy, and nobody looks at you, and nobody is like, oh, are you picking up? Because literally everyone is picking up. I mean, no, everyone could be picking up. You kind of have to, when someone comes to put a coffee down and calls a name, I was like, hey, I'm picking up for such and such. And she was like, oh, because I did this because I saw the bag with the name. This order has drinks. Yes, I know. How do you want me to check the bag? It's a sealed bag, man. I mean, I can tell there is a drink. I can hear the ice in the cup, but Alright, navigate to Michael. He is 7 minutes away, and oops, it's not what I wanted to do. Leave at door, leave on bench by front door. Okay, easy delivery here. Took me 10 minutes, maybe. Not even. Maybe a little bit more because there was traffic to go into the hills. Can you believe it? Anyway, it was a leave at my door. The problem was this house. So basically there is like a gigantic gate. And then there is a garage on the left of the gate. And then there is this little metallic entrance. Wanted to show you some of the scenery over there. It's really nice. It was at the beginning of the hills. It's a pretty steep road. It was open, but then it was like, when you go on the side of the house that is not meant for visitors, it's like very private entrance. That's what it felt like, and it felt wrong. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. But then the gate, the big gate, was closed. It was locked. So I was like, well, you're gonna have to get out, because I can't get in. I'm not going in on the side of the house. It's just weird in my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, it just didn't feel comfortable. When are those cars stopping? Freaking hell. So I rang the doorbell, and he came out, and I said, I'm so sorry, but I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I know it says leave at the door, and he obviously just woke up. I could see it in his eyes, and I felt bad for him, but it was Starbucks, so it makes sense, So he said thank you. And that's it. Just grabbed this Uber Eats order that I did screenshot this time. $10 for 3.8 miles or something. Not the best order in my book. Not the worst. 10 minutes. And delivered. Easy delivery. Super nice guy. So it was a meet at the door, right? Why is God doing this to me? Honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna go this way. Look, I don't have the time for you. You're blocking me. And when I arrived there, it was a meet at the door, and there was no doorbell. So I was like, huh. So I called him, and he was like, oh, yes, I'm coming. So he opened the gate, said thanks, and it was done. I definitely feel 100% that God is testing me on those roads, and it's not going well because it is irritating me. Like when you're searching for an address and you have it, this is one of the, I know I'm saying this every day, this is one of the wealthiest area I've ever been. I'm gonna show you guys. Ulta Beauty orders lately. I mean, I did the first one yesterday, right? And I was about to go home. Where are my keys? And I received this order, confirm pickup, for $18.50 for 9 miles. Why did I take it? Because it's taking me home. This is it. That's the order. And they say, you know, when you accept those orders, they say unknown number of items. Because I guess those people go on the Ulta Beauty website and then order delivery, and then Ulta contracts Doordash to deliver it. So I guess that's what's happening here. So you kind of never know, but that's easy. So let's go. She's like 20 minutes away, and then I'll go home. I got plenty of things to do at home. I have to clean my place, do my laundry. Occasionally I also have to eat. So I think I did grab an order for Shipped, a Bevmo order. Remember, if I won the $40 bonus? I'm not even sure I want it anymore, to be honest. But yesterday I did one, and it was like, and it ended up being like 1 billion boxes, and the guy still have not tipped. I'm not counting on the tip. And yesterday I was checking some Shipped Facebook groups, and literally yesterday there was a post that said, is there a way to see the number of items on a Bevmo order? You know, it's misleading when you have one order that is $10 and then it's like 3 million bottles. And a girl was commented and she said, I'm trying to unassign one order because I went there and it was 60 bottles of wine. 60. So depending on the car, in my opinion, they should tell you the number of items. It's like Total Wine on Doordash. They don't tell you what's in the box. So they say like 1 box, 2 box. Yeah, one time I had 3 boxes, and guess what? It was 12 boxes of wine. And I drive a Mini. If you drive a super small car, you're kind of screwed, you know what I mean? But that's beyond the point. So I grabbed one for 10, I think it's $10. My problem is it's to be delivered between 7 and 8, so in the middle of the dinner shift. That means that I have to go there at about 6:30, and I was delivered, left at the door. I'm 10 minutes away from home. It took me 30 minutes to deliver. $18.50 for this every single day for a little piece of, I don't know what it was, cream or makeup, I don't know. I'm gonna go home, do my stuff. I'll go back tonight. I think I'm gonna wait until I have to do this Bevmo delivery because I'm tired yesterday. I didn't do everything I wanted to do, and it's been pretty slow today. So new day. No, I'm joking. It's still Saturday. Just picked up that Bevmo order for Shipped. It's a box. It's just 1 box with 12 bottles. I'm pretty sure, so it's 6 and 6. 6 are champagne and the other 6 are probably some kind of champagne as well. I have no idea how much this order cost. I'm 8 minutes from the customer here and it's $6.52 7:42 and I have to deliver between 7 and 8. So I'm gonna deliver just at the top of the hour, which is what you want to do with Shipt, if I understand correctly how it works. I did have quite the order earlier popping on my phone from Uber Eats. It was Walmart. I think it was 9 or 10 deliveries. I don't remember how many miles. So many miles. I took a screenshot. I was like, what the actual hell? I would never do this. I would never, ever, ever do a Walmart order. If I wanted to do Walmart, I would have signed up for a Spark. And this is done. Done. He was super nice. You got a tip? From who? That's the first time I got a tip. So interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna say this first. I delivered to that gentleman and he was like, oh, I don't know where my license is, and he had his passport. No problem. For anyone who's like iffy with the alcohol deliveries, they don't really know, they don't really want to do them because they don't want to, you know, have the issue with the ID and stuff. That's a beautiful house. It works with a bunch of stuff and you should not be scared. So basically, I'm not sure putting my glasses on was a good idea. I used to work in a casino. I know a bunch of issues with IDs. I didn't work here in the US, but back home you had to check the IDs, and it was always like a big trouble if the person did not have one that worked. Anyways, with Shipt, basically, what you need to know, I know that a lot of people on the videos, they say that it has to be the person who made the order that gives you their ID. It is wrong. It is not true. It has to be someone who has a not expired ID over 21. It does not matter who it is. And when you do actually the Shipt certification for alcohol order, it will tell you it does not have to be the same person. So, I mean, most of the time it will be. But sometimes if you do Drizzly, for example, on Uber Eats, if it's in your market, you will have gifts. And gifts, I've made a lot of Drizzly alcohol order gifts. Let me tell you something. One day you will have someone who either or will not be home, will not have a non-expired ID. So I have not have, where the hell? Where am I? There is no way of telling. That's just how it is. So he gave me his passport and I said that's not a problem. It just takes more time because I have to enter everything manually, but that's not a problem, you know. When I marked it as delivered, it said you have received a tip. And so he included a $10 tip, which it's my second time on Shipt receiving a tip out of 7 orders. I thought people couldn't tip on Shipt before delivery, so I'm a bit confused. I thought that customers could not tip. I hope you're hearing that. It's Kai. I thought customers could not tip before delivery, which is obviously not true. Unless they went through Bevmo and then Bevmo gave it to Shipt, but I don't think that's how it works. I think that when they do this, it's going to Uber Eats, which actually I did receive another Uber Eats order for Bevmo, but since I wasn't sure how many items the Shipt one was gonna be, I did not accept it because I was like, if it's like yesterday, I'm gonna be screwed. I would never have enough space in my car to fit all of that, you know. So I did not accept it. I probably should have. It was $10 though. I mean, and I know on Uber Eats you received the tip right away, so it's kind of a crappy order if you ask me. Like $10 for alcohol. I've seen better, you know. So now that I know that they can tip beforehand for alcohol delivery, I feel like Shipt. I mean, why does Shipt hide the tip because it was definitely hidden. It was there the entire time. And it had been hidden because when I accepted the order was like $9 or something, and the tip was $10. So there is just no way he had it at like in the middle of the afternoon, like, oh yeah, actually maybe I should tip my driver. Like, that's just bullshit. So it makes me rethink of all of the alcohol deliveries I had on Shipt, and I'm kind of like, so I don't know if you guys do Shipt alcohol orders. Please let me know if Shipt hides the tip, because this was definitely the case. They did hide it. It was there. Pavilions, $16, 1.7 miles, 8 items. I don't think it's gonna be yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not shopping at this time of the day on a Saturday. It's just doing a disservice to the customer because he did tip $10 before delivery, and thank God there is a bonus for alcohol deliveries, because otherwise I would never have taken this order. But if it did pop at $19, I would have taken it. You know what I mean? I don't like those delivery apps do what they're doing, and I think this is like kind of unethical for their customers. You know, when you do DoorDash every day, it's very easy to burn out. People will tell you, oh, I don't. Yes, you will. It's such a demanding job. Driving, I don't think people realize how tiring this is. $7.50? There could be a hidden tip here. I'm not sure though. Or Saturday night. So there is no peak pay in my area ever. $7.50, honestly, for a Saturday night. I feel I can do better. Just accepted a $13.77 something order for the burger place that is over there. It's for only 2 items, so I'm pretty sure there is no hidden tip on there. It's only 2 burgers. It's fine for me. You know what? I just want to keep moving. I don't want to be staying in the car waiting too long. Bad news. So I am on the phone with Uber customer service because when I went there, they told me the food was already picked up, which has never happened to me before, ever, even with DoorDash. She was like, I'm sorry. And I said, it's not your fault. Like, the previous driver probably picked up the food and then unassigned it.
Lisa?
Yes?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for patiently waiting. Sorry for that long hold. So in this case, since the order is still assigned to you, but it has already been picked up, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the order here on my end, the order for Jake. And then after that, I'm going to apply $3 to your account as miscellaneous payment for the inconvenience, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Alright, let me just process that here.
Thank you.
Alright, I believe that should reflect into your account right about now. So you can now continue accepting new deliveries, please, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. So would there be anything else you need help with?
No, that's it for now.
Okay, thank you for that. So thank you for calling Uber Product Support, Lisa. Have a great day, okay? Bye-bye
Thank
for
you.
now.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So, as you heard, he canceled the order and I get $3 for walking over there, you know? I was in the parking lot. So, it's kind of shitty. It's kind of crappy from the first customer, the first driver to pick up the food and then unassign. I'm not even sure it's possible. I didn't even know it was possible. I mean, with DoorDash, when you pick up the food, if you want to unassign after this, you will have to call support. So either the order was damaged and the person could not make the delivery and they called Uber support and they did not cancel, which I feel is weird because they seem to be pretty on top of their job. I mean, it's not really complicated. They speak better English than DoorDash support. This is Uber Eats premium support though, because I'm like gold or whatever. I don't know what that means. But even the last time when I was not gold, I had to contact them and they were pretty good as well. So my take on this is that the guy picked up the food. It's one of two things. Either the driver picked up the food, unassigned it, kept the food, so stole it, either the customer drove here, picked up the food, and didn't tell nobody. Which, why would you do this? You know, but you never know. I'm pretty sure, because that restaurant, they check the phones. They check the name on the phones. So if they gave somebody the name Jake, it's because someone had the order named Jake. I'm receiving exactly 0 orders. So that's pretty amazing for a Saturday night. And just like that, 5 minutes after this fiasco, I'm kind of exaggerating here. I just went in, they were like already picked up, and then I went back and I called Uber. Super, nothing terrible here. Got a $20 order for 4.4 miles, which is kind of the same as the $14 order that I just had. It's a stack order, and it's, I'm pretty sure 99.99% that it's 2 apartments. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me out of my zone for DoorDash. I don't care. It's 4.4 miles. Honestly, nothing terrible. Restaurant is just over there. And it's both pickup at the same restaurant. And it's 4 items. Okay, there are 2 drinks on this one. I can see inside the restaurant right now. And I think it's pretty empty. So hopefully food will be ready. It's a lot of salads. Chopped romaine, yeah. Food was ready. So whenever they have drinks on those orders, usually they wait to the last minute to do it. Which is fine. I mean, it's just literally, the drinks are already made. You just have to pour them in the cup. 2 pretty big bags, to be honest. And one of them has soup. And I don't know why they decided to package it like this. But I have secured it. And let's go. I keep missing orders from DoorDash, which is, there are all crap. All right, leave a door. Oh no, this one seems to be a house. The other one is honestly 99% sure that it's an apartment. All right, let's put the drinks in there. It's my cooler. I got 2, and this one I prefer because it actually closes. The other one, it's also a DoorDash one. I'll show you later. It's a small one, small black one, and I got it. Another order from DoorDash, $8. Hell no. And I prefer using this, and then I'll put it back in the cup holder that they gave me. $8. Let DoorDash. All right, so navigate, and this first customer is 11 minutes away. And first drop off done. It was an apartment. There was no unit number, but I thought it was a he, but apparently it's a she. She came to the door and she grabbed the food. Now I'm on my way to the second customer. It's also an apartment. So like I said, both apartments. He's 1 minute or 2 minutes away. Ring apartment under my name on call box and come up. Second delivery is done. You know what? Actually, there was parking almost in front of their building complex. So, and it was parking that was authorized, which was always nice. Her name, I think it was a her. I thought it was a he again, but she sounded like a her. Her name was on the call box. I did call, she buzzed me in. It was insanely hot in there. Insanely hot. And the doors gave me like the vibe of if you have seen Archive 81 or 84, you will know what I mean. Just a creepy vibe. It was just weird. I took a picture of the doors and honestly, you could hear everything the people were saying in there. Like, I was waiting for the elevator, and there was a door almost next to the elevator, and I could hear, like, do you want to hear the speech? And I was like, oh, what? It was just weird, but it was done. It was an easy delivery. I am going back to my hotspot, 10 minutes away, and I'm back in my hotspot. Massive slowdown on the freeway, but on the other side. So that's why the GPS didn't make me go this way when I went to the customer, and I'm so grateful. It's such a massive slowdown, literally at the entrance of the freeway. Cars cannot even go in. So good to know. I am back here. It's 8:28. I am expecting a few more good orders, to be honest. It seems to be a good day for that, so hopefully. $6.75.